warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, thank you for watching to this precious sessions. I'm glad to see you all. Then, praise to God. Let us always our essence of worship and praise to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who gave His mercy and grace to us, so that we can all get together in a healthy state without lacking in nothing. Blessing and greetings always we devote to the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Are we waiting for his intercessions on the day of judgments? Okay, before the presentation we start, let us open with reading Basmalah together. Maybe running smoothly and provide benefit to us. Next, let us introduce ourselves. We are from Group 4. My name is NOVITA with NPM 19040027. I am as a moderator, and my friends they are.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for the chance that has given to me. I am the first speaker, Widya Dewi, NPM 19040130. I will explain about politeness.
My name is CINTIA BUSTAMI. I'm 19/8/2019. NPM 190008.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is IDELNI SAPUTRI, NPM 19040014.
Okay, in this presentations, we will discuss about politeness and speech as in pragmatics.
Definition and overview of politeness. Politeness is a part of social life, a principle to every interaction, and we encounter every day, consciously or unconsciously. The theory of politeness is proposed by Brown and Levinson. There are some important rules to understand. First, it is not the actual face, but the public self-image. Face consists of two parts. Number one, positive face. Example, Tom likes to be in a group. There is a social interaction. Number two, negative face. Example, he is not interested to small talk anymore. Any kind of politeness theory, government theory, two related concepts from government as well as Brown and Levinson, politeness theory and face. This concept will help us as emerging leader in the workplace. I have difficult conversation a little more smoothly. So there is a lot of clue in this concept that can help us in our leaders development. Politeness theory came to us several decades ago, and essential it says that we have a universal desire across the globe. Every culture be treated with politeness. First, each individual has a desire, a self-image, a way we want to be seen. Strategy of politeness. There are four basic strategies of politeness. Number one, ball on the record. It means any drama we done any greeting around the bus, any brutal honesty, radical transparency. Situation. For example, you are attending dinner or some sort of holiday dinner at your in-laws house or grandma's house, or some relative who you love and respect make a food that you don't like the taste of. Example, it's really bad, the turkey sucks. So, go on the record, no drama, no apology, no hedging, an attempt to be polite through efficiency. It is incredibly impolite but is incredibly efficient. Number two, on the record with readers. It means payback conversation remedy. Example, the turkey sucks but the stuffing is amazing. Number three, off the record. There are three off the record. Number one, it means we don't actually say the first treaty as directly, we don't say it literally. Number two, we allow people to understand what we mean by making inference. Number three, paying respect to the other person. Example, oh, This is unlike any shortcake it ever come before. Indirect, more polite coffee. I got 1,000 things left to do. Number 4, don't do frustrating example. It's delicious. I love this turkey. Indicator of politeness in Indonesia. The indicator of unity according to Pranowo 2005 is that the communication we make becomes more polite with our communication speech. There are 5 basic indicator of politeness in Indonesia. Number 1, angonasa. Perhatikan suasana perasaan mitra tutur sehingga ketika bertutur dapat membuat hati mitra tutur berkenaan. Number 2, adu rasa. Pertemukan perasaan Anda sehingga perasaan mitra tutur sehingga isi komunikasi sama-sama dikehendaki karena sama-sama diinginkan. Number 3, 4 papan. Jagalah agar tuturan dapat diterima oleh mitra tutur karena mitra tutur sedang berkenaan. Number 4, sifat rendah hati. Jagalah agar tuturan memperhatikan rasa ketidakmampuan penutur di hadapan mitra tutur. Number 5, sikap hormat. Jagalah agar tuturan selalu memperhatikan bahwa mitra tutur diposisikan pada tempat yang lebih tinggi. Number 6, sikap tetap selira. Jagalah tuturan agar selalu memperhatikan bahwa apa yang dikatakan pada mitra tutur juga dirasakan oleh penutur. Selain itu, ada 6 diksi dalam kesantunan sebagai pencerminan, yaitu tolong, terima kasih, maaf, berkenaan, bantu, dan ibu atau bapak. Number 5, example of politeness in English. Number 1, will you play ball with me? Number 2, could you do some errand for me? Number 3, can you buy me something to drink?
Speech Act. This concept was proposed by John Langshaw Austin in 1962, one of the founders of pragmatic and later developed by John R. Searle in 1969. John Austin's statement. He further distinguished 3 acts in one single speech act or even we perform. 1. Allocutionary act. 2. Locutionary act. 3. Perlocutionary act. Allocutionary act. Allocutionary acts are the real actions which are performed by the adherents. Perform an adherence with some kind of function in mind. This communicative force of an adherence is known as allocutionary force, intention or desire of the speaker. Locutionary act. Locutionary act is the basic act of adherence, or producing a meaningful linguistic expression. We can say performing an act of saying something or physical adherence of words. Locutionary act. Perlocutionary act is the effect produced on the listener when they listen a locutionary act, or this is the hearer's response.
Next, direct speech arts and indirect speech arts. Direct speech arts, an utterance is seen as a direct speech arts when there is a direct relationship between the structure and the communicative function of the utterance. The following examples show that the form correspondences with the function. The first, a declarative. It is used to make a statement. For example, you wear a seatbelt. And next, an interrogative is used to ask a question. For example, do you wear a seatbelt? And the last, an imperative. It is used to make a comment. For example, wear a seatbelt. By Yule 1996-55, direct speech arts therefore explicitly illustrate the intended meaning the speaker has behind making that utterance. Then, indirect speech arts. by Shirley created in Thomas 1995 p. 93. Shirley stated that in indirect speech is one that is performed by means of another. That means that there is an indirect relationship between the form and the function of the utterance. The following examples show that the form doesn't correspond with the functions. The first, an interrogative. It is used to make a request. For example, could you pass the salt? And then a declarative. It is used to make a request. For example, you are standing in front of the TV. Ayul 1996 50C. The speaker doesn't explicitly state the intended meaning behind this utterance. It is the hearer's task to analyze the utterance to understand its meaning. The types of illusionary acts by John Shelley. He states that the taxonomy used by Austin is effective, especially in its lack of clear criteria for distinguishing one kind of illusionary force from another. There are directive, commissive, representative or assertive, and expressive, and the last is declarative. Okay, the first is directive. It is conversation between one and two persons. Here the speaker tries to make the hearer do something, with such words as ask, order, comment, request, beg, plead, pray, entreat, invite, permit, advise, demand, etc. For example, give me your pen. Leave the town immediately. The second is commissive. Here the speaker commits himself or herself to the future course of action, with verbs such as guarantee, promise, swear, refuse, threaten, etc. For example, I will repay the money. I swear to tell the truth.
Representatives. Here the speaker asserts a proposition to be true, using such verb as affirms, believe, conclude, deny, report, state, etc. For example, the earth is round. I think he is saying the truth. Declarative. Here the speaker asserts the external status or condition of an object, situation or context solved by making the adherence. For example, class dismissed, you are fired, we fired, we find Devin not guilt. Expressive. Here the speaker expresses an attitude to or about states of affairs using such verbs as thanks, congratulations, apologize, praise, etc. For example, I'm sorry for being late. What's a great mind? Congratulations.
Okay, so by these materials, we can conclude that the ability to understand the hidden message of utterance is really important to have. Some words or utterances could be misdirected into something unpleasant if you are not careful. By understanding pragmatic in speech arts, we can get clearer understanding of the utterances. In Indonesia, English serves as the foreign language. There are things that exist in English that do not exist in Indonesian, such as certain idiomatic expressions. Those expressions are barriers that could hinder someone to fully grasp the actual message of word or utterances. In the effort of raising the awareness of those barriers, speech arts could be socialized in the classroom. In teaching certain expressions such as giving advice, complimenting, and congratulating, the teacher should have these three goals in mind, namely, raising awareness, knowledge building, and productive development. The goal of teaching speech arts in the classroom should be directed in raising consciousness of the student that utterances in English as foreign language could lead to misinterpretations. It is imperative to accurately understand the intended meaning by analyzing the utterances. By understanding the nouns and idiomatic expression of the first and second language, the student could be determine the method of the utterances so that it could expand their knowledge, resulting in the ability to perform the speech arts. Okay, that's all about politeness and speech arts. Thank you for watching in this video, and sorry for our mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.